Today we're going to talk about the Data Science Actuarial Exam Prepping Guide. So this is for the year 2019. So what are the things that we need to discuss here as a review for exam? Based on the guide, there's problems and tools. So the tools that you'll be using is R in R Studio. The second is you have to know how to define the business problem and propose models on the problem definition. So if it's a classification model or a linear regression model. Number three, you need to be able to visualize your report through ggplot and graphs, coefficient plots, correlations, your root mean square error, your ROC curve. Next is you need to be able to handle missing data with data types and exploration. So there are packages for that. Number five, you have to be able to discuss data issues and resolution like outlier, nonlinearity, heteroscedasticity, and maybe normalizing your data. Number six, the basic models like general linear model, like regression, linear regression or logistic regression related to that. Number seven, decision trees and random forests. So there could also be discussion on bagging and boosting and which model is better than the other. So maybe for this you have like one decision tree and one random forest and one XG boost. Okay. Next is cluster and PCA, principal component analysis for your feature engineering. So if you need uh, to get features or you need to do some clusterings on some domains to group them together. And then lastly, communication, how you're going to report the whole model and your insights as well. So this on communication, I think you have this, they're gonna give you like a word template for that. So what are the R packages that you need to familiarize yourself? There's this list on the guide, and then I try to color code them. You can see models like you have there the package on Carrot. I think this has regression and neural nets. You got cluster. You got GBM for gradient boost. You got random forest for decision trees and advanced uh, bagging. You got XG boost again. So you got XG boost in GBM, gradient boosting model, XG boost. You got R part plot and R part. What else? For transformation, I think you have plier and dplier. You got tidyverse. I think this for like transforming some of your columns, and then for the basic, you got your GLM net, partial least squares, and then your use all other functions, boot and broom. You can use this for transformation. You got your data table, you got your dev tools. I haven't used this other like grid extra ISLR mass PDP and proc, but you can search for the package by using the help function. So how it's going to be graded, this is a sample, but they usually change this from 30 to 40 and this one 50 to 20 and then 50 to 60. So this might change, but slightly, a total of 100%. 30% for communication executive summary to be able to discuss your report. Data exploration and feature selection. So I think it's important to know which variables are significant on feature selection, especially with linear regression. And then for data exploration, if you can do your plots in ggplots, that will be great. And then model selection and construction. So since it's model selection, you have at least one, two, or three, two to three models where you can select which model is better than the other. And then construction, how you're gonna recommend that your executives. So reference textbooks, you have Regression Modeling with Doctoral and Financial Applications by Edward and Fries from Cambridge. You got the ISBN number, you can search that. You got Introduction to Statistical Learning with R, and then you have R for Everyone. So mostly it's R instead of Python, and you have like the classical models as well. That's it for now, guys. Thank you.